I just hope this is Station 2 Farms. Cowboy Life, here I come.
And welcome to what I hope to be a new game on the channel, Cowboy Life Simulator. It looks like a lot of fun. We'll hop right in. Basically, the story is we used to work for the electric company in New York. We got screwed out of the deal, so we said, forget everything, we're going to head out west. And so we got a farm from a nice fellow, Angus McGuffin, and it turns out he also screwed us. Can we get on the train? Yes, but it doesn't look like it wants us to be able to. So we got a farm, and that probably looks like a screwed up deal as well, but that's enough of that. Let's get into the game. So basically this guy here, he's going to talk at us for a bit here, but he's basically telling us we need to get these animals off the tracks and get them home, and all we have to do is scream at them. They know the way. I can't pick that one.
One step closer to being half competent. Shoo!
So collecting different things will get us some experience, as you can clearly see, and we can hold C for cowboy vision.
Oh god, I feel ridiculous. Okay, go beast!
Go beast.
Yeehaw!
You'll notice our distance is over there, about 70 meters away. As we know, Wild West cowboys in the United States of America, about 100 years ago, they in fact did use meters for measurement. That's a fact, I'm pretty sure. But I actually do like that it is meters, because it obviously is a good measuring scale. I don't know what they would give us in place of it anyway, like furlongs or whatever they are. Yards, maybe. So now we gotta head back to Benjamin Foster. We basically only actually were required to get the animals off the track. And the optional quest was to actually get them home. But I don't see any problem with that. Here he is over here. Now I was going to say thank you. I thought we'd be stuck with those animals. If you need to sell anything, I am the local trader. And there's a good chance your farm is actually burnt down. I was really hoping that I could sell something to you. Is he just going to go over? Yeah, there we go. That's what I want. Because I am looking... I don't know where I got canned turkey from. I don't hate that. I will keep my food over in this corner, I think. I assume this is just here to be sold. And I know these crates and boxes are just here to be sold, and they are extremely heavy. I'm going to go ahead and... I think I'll move this lantern to 9. Actually, I'll just put it in my inventory over here. We are going to need this stuff eventually. I'll keep the canned beans there for now, but I'd really like to not have to use them. We're soon going to build a campfire, and we'll be able to cook stuff. So we have to head over to our farm. As it's said, you'll occasionally get meet events where people want to meet you, which is what that is on the right-hand side. You can meet them, or you can miss the window, basically, is the two options. So, something here. What is this? Booze. Always good. Oh, it's a flying hoe. or maybe it's a pickaxe. Kind of looks like a hoe to me. We'll just ignore that.
You'll find the farm down the road from the station. Just follow the keep out signs. They're hard to miss. The cabin is small, but it should keep you warm at night. There's also a well and a little stable. I left a few supplies inside to get you started. Tools, seeds, all the basics. And a revolver, just in case. One last thing about the house. There's a slight chance it might be burned down. Let's just say I had a bit of a falling out with a certain someone. Yeah, but don't worry, he won't hold a grudge against you. In any case, good luck, lad. Yours sincerely, Angus McGuffin.
So, it does look like it is burnt down, unfortunately for us.
This thing is mine? Who have I wronged to deserve this?
This guy is basically gonna say, I can give you a book, and if you need anything, meet me in Bravestan, which is a local town, and we will be able to work together. And I can just put this in here. And that teaches me some recipes. So what we're going to need to do is head on over here to the local forest, grab some sticks, grab some berries, and then make a wood hammer. We're also going to need this stuff here, which is flint. We'll grab that in a second.
I reckon I'm learning.
I reckon I'm learning. There's some sticks there. Some beets. Some feathers, may as well get them. I'm sure they're going to be good for something. They're definitely going to be good for experience. We'll grab a bunch more sticks. They're not very heavy. We'll see that in our inventory in a second. And we'll craft ourselves a hammer. So we do it from in here. I wish there was a quick way of moving things. I haven't figured it out if there is. Like, there's no shift click or anything like that as far as I can tell. You'll notice there's different qualities on these things. 1 star is wild, 2 star is poor quality for food. Our crafting menu is down here, and it's as simple as just clicking it and it's there. The only things we can craft right now are a wooden hammer and the slates, which this is a what do you call it? A splint, basically. And I'm going to move my hammer to 9. It is indeed a very important tool. We can use it for whacking these flints to get them. We got a 2-shot out of that, which is a pretty good deal. We also need it for building. I'm just going to go ahead and whack out all of these and then pick them up. Last time I did some testing, there was, yes, some over here, which is good. We'll just grab it because we're already here. It's really hard to knock out for some reason. And it just falls to the ground. So once you smack them out, you can go ahead and pick them up. I don't know where we get flint other than those 2 locations. during my last playtest, it was a little bit difficult to find them. So I would say we're going to have to look into that later on, but it may be a little difficult to find. Now, we're going to want to build a axe, like it says. Alright, so like I said before I was interrupted by my child, over here we can make ourselves an axe. Very simple. Perfect. And that I will put in slot 2. And now we need to knock down a tree. We'll take this conifer. Should be good. And we knock it over. Normally we let it fall, but we don't have to. And we just whack it when we pick it up. I think that's another piece of it. Yes, it is. Okay. And then we build a campfire. And I think I am going to build a campfire probably right about here. Should be fine. So we go to 9, we hit F, and we select campfire. And you see it takes 6 sticks and 1 flint. We just whack it with the hammer. That's how we build everything in this game.
Smarter than I was 5 minutes ago.
I don't know if we can boil water here. Sadly, it doesn't look like it. So, we need to build a place to sleep, which is going to take some straw. For that, we can take this wheat over here. That is of terrible quality.
Feels like something clicked. Not sure what, but I'll take it.
Which is going to give us all this stuff. We now have wheat seeds. Okay, so what do I need to do? Build a place to sleep, right? So that's here under farm. And we'll build it right by the fire. Some things have multiple stages, like this has sticks and then straw, as you can see here. And that basically tells us about our needs in the bottom and all of that. Now we're looking to break these things down. We do that by holding R and then clicking. And then we start whacking the ghost that appears. Now, I have noticed that the ghost in this doesn't match, so I would say they have reworked a lot of these buildings. Because some of them, like this one, I don't think I can... Oh, I can get in here. But like you could see, that ghost just appeared where there was nothing. So we gotta whack down the walls, even though there wasn't much there. The chimney, and then the floor.
Another notch in the old skill belt.
Now we're a little bit more famous than we were before, apparently. Next thing is, like it said, the wood cutting station. Which I think we'll put right here. And then it's modular building on each of these. It'll take 4 logs, 3 there and 1 across.
I reckon I'm learning.
And we need to, over here under crafting, we need to make a flint saw, which just takes flint and a wood log. And that's complete. So certain buildings, it says, require tools. So wherever that flint saw went, it's here. We put it in here. We can queue up more if we want. Which probably isn't a terrible idea, and then you put things in the input slot, which in this case is going to be logs. It eats up the tool and starts running down here, and then the produced items pop out the bottom. The next thing it's going to want us to build is a workshop table, which we're going to build right next to it, and that requires certain things, including a flint saw as one of the things we're going to build. I think I actually deleted that by hitting escape, which doesn't make a lot of... Okay, no, it didn't. It just went away for a second. Okay. So we may as well craft up ourselves a flint saw, which needs logs. So we'll knock down some trees. Oh, I forgot I can also take out this burnt well, and we'll do that just because it's a mess. taking up our space. So we'll knock down another tree, probably this one here. Last time I did some, the aspen created quite a bit of wood, so that's good. And they're easy to knock down. I apologize if I click the wrong button like that to bring up the inventory. I'm trying to go through it quickly, and I guess that's probably making me make a few mistakes. I just wanted to check if there was anything there that we could pick up. So we should be able to switch back to this, and that'll let us build the saw down here in the crafting. And we should be fairly close on a lot of those boards. I guess we could flip between the two here and there as well. So we should have, yeah, we have 21 boards. So we'll take all those and put it in here. I'm not going to bother with the inventory now. It's starting to annoy me, just placing things in the hotbar. So now we can craft a couple things. We could throw a hammer in here, which is going to get eaten up pretty quick. But we can use another... we could use that hammer to make another hammer. We can also use it to make a handle, which can then be turned into a wooden shovel, which is what we're actually looking to build next. And I know I said I'm not going to reorganize this, but I am. I can't help it. Having a hotbar like that is a nuisance to me. And I'm going to go ahead and throw some more of these in here because, you know, planks are going to be useful. It's also going to tell us that we can build some snares, which I think I will go ahead and do. Yeah, we'll build 4 of them. They only take berries and sticks, and we don't need to be on this for this to work. This is telling us all that we can do for you know, building a farm, basically. Which we'll definitely get to. Shortly here. We do have some, looks like cabbages over here. I've been kind of waiting. I believe at some point we're probably going to get a tooltip for it. I really don't know. So the shovel's almost done here. So we'll take that and probably put that in, I'm going to guess number 3. Seems like a good place. So we can use this to make a field. I don't know exactly the best place. I kind of want the building stations there. We'll probably build it over here next to this wheat. I don't know. Yeah. We can rip these out, which is good. That's not what I want. So I think when that down arrow is there, yeah, so when the down arrow is there is when it's in, like, place mode, and when the dot is there, it's not. Okay. That makes it a lot easier. So, we'll probably do a couple fields? What do we want to... Okay, so that's what I thought. So over here, there's some seeds, which are cabbage seeds. Sounds pretty good. And these are hemp seeds. I believe this is like rope hemp, by the way, not like marijuana. Where did I place that first field? Is that it? Or is this it? Okay, so this is the field. It was really hard to see. I mean, I don't see any reason why I wouldn't just make 8 slots and throw down the cabbage over here.
Smarter than I was 5 minutes ago.
And I don't know if we're confined to this area. I very highly doubt it. So I'll probably come just outside here, and then, yeah, exactly, that's what I imagined. And I'll probably do 2 rows of 6 out here and just throw the hemp down here. And 6. I'll give a bit of space. That way it looks more, you know, realistic. Not going right next to each other, although that might be in the way. That's not something I thought about. Nope, just perfect. Just perfect. So there you go. Plant cabbage and hen. That challenge is complete. Apparently I can go wild clicking this. Which is not what I'm attempting to do. I'm just trying to play it really fast. Next we want to build a simple watering can. I believe that was over here. This is still not done, these snares. Okay, what does this take? Just wood boards. Okay. And I assume you are done making all these, which it is. So now we have a good little set of boards here. I'd like this snare to be done so I can put that out there. Probably do something like this. Over here.
I reckon I'm learning.
Okay. I just hit E to loot. It also says to pick up. Snare is set already. Okay, so I assume that I'll be able to loot it when the time comes. If something is there. Set another one here. Again, I know that they need to not be next to each other just based on what it said. But I don't know how far away that is. I also don't know. We do have a map where I believe we can see where we set snares now. Okay. In the meanwhile, we'll head back to our burgeoning farm over here. We should be done the
I need water. Now.
well, the good news is we have that. We also have a can of beans. Not that I want to eat it yet. Head back and we'll start watering our stuff. And this we'll probably place in 4. Seems like a good spot. Am I on the wrong thing? No, I am on the right thing. Now it says I can spill over multiples. Which I do appear to be doing. Did very little for the quantity of water. So there is obviously this water here. The whole C, will it show me the crops? No. Okay. So I'd like to get these filled up if possible. I don't know, maybe I can get into all 4 of them? Oh yeah, I seem to be getting all 4 of these. What about these? Yeah, these got like half watered as well. Okay. Something to keep in mind for future. So I will run back and forth and water all these things, and then I will meet you back here. Alright, so welcome back. There's this little pond over here that is sort of diagonal across from our farm. It's pretty close. And we can water, it looks like about 6 plots at a time if they're placed next to each other. Just by getting up to the top of one plot and watering like so, it will actually reach far enough to get the one in front. So this is watered, and this is watered. Just a little tool tip, I guess. Because I guess the music just stopped. Because where we have this out in an 8, if we water, say, right here, it'll get actually 6 of these, which is a good thing to know. And it looks like the health is improving as these are sucking up the water, which is good. It looks like the next thing it wants us to do is to craft a hoe. Now, we are getting tired, and I know that's going to be something that we have to think about. While that's crafting, we will check out, I guess, these over here. I will haul these up because it looks like they are dying, if not dead. And we'll see if our snares have caught anything yet. That one has not. I assume it'll be fallen over and the flag will be up. This one also has not caught anything. And neither have either of those. Okay. That's fine. So we have our own over here, and we'll see how those are doing. Yes, they are soaking in that water. Thought some of them were even better. Yeah, see, this one for some reason is even better quality. Huh. So I guess they kind of have their own pluses and minuses. Maybe it's the land we placed it on, because it is. This one is closer to this, like, brownie patch over here. What about this stuff over here? Yeah, like, these guys are all fairly low, but we did water them later than the others. And they all seem to be about the same. I don't know why this one's further ahead than these ones. Maybe because it's right in 25? Oh, there they all go. They all just, like, plopped across. Okay. And so this is done, which means we can pull it into our inventory, and we can make the hoe, which is this one. Which is going to take a bit of time. And we are now going to be a little bit sleepy, I'm sure. Oh, that's that cabbage. It just looked really funny. I suppose we could rip that out from these plants again. I don't really like where these are placed as such. Although maybe, again, based on the cues, this land looks like it's a lot more fertile than that land over there. But again, we'll see what happens. We can also put stuff in here and make, say, some baked potatoes. So, I think, I don't know, can we burn this? We cannot burn that. I mean, we should be able to burn weeds, but whatever. I just want a single one of these, to be honest. I don't know, can I, like, drag and drop, maybe? No. So let's put 2 logs in here, and we'll go ahead and cook up, I don't know, 2 baked potato meals. They don't give you a whole lot, but hey, it's more than nothing, right? And this should almost be done over here. It looks like the health on these are all sort of okay. Or maybe they are going up. Yeah, because this one wasn't green, it was kind of this yellow color as well. We could probably also look at building that composter. Looks like we have a meat dryer unlocked now. And we have this stuff. Nothing here except cheap fence. Okay. What was... Okay. So we'll grab a composter, which is something we can already build.
Getting hard to keep my eyes open.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll go to bed soon enough. This looks like a good place for it. And... oh, right, I have to build on the specific things.
I reckon I'm learning.
According to this, weeds are good for this. It's doing something. Because I can see it. Okay. I'll throw the remainder of those wheat seeds we have here too. Because I don't need them on me this second. And we'll grab our hoe. Put number 5, I guess. Grab this food that we've cooked up here, put that in 8, and we'll head to bed. Which I can't read behind baked potato. Yes, we'll sleep until morning. It's going to give us a little pop-up. Oh, there's a little thing here. I've never actually sold anything as such. And we'll wake up at 6. 6 seems like a good time.
And this seems as good a time as any to end the episode. If you have enjoyed, I would greatly appreciate it if you throw a like or a comment down, as it helps the algorithm gods. as always, I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.